We all want to be healthy with the least effort possible, and if there is a food capable of giving that twist to my heart health, my fat profile, or my defenses, with a dose that fits on the tip of a finger, that is the clove. And it is that this peculiar spice has proven to be as powerful as many medications and to be safer than most of them. So I am going to explain to you what dose is going to be convenient for me to take advantage of its benefits, who cannot take it, and what precautions I should know if I want to consume it safely. Today, I share with you the benefits and risks of consuming clove on a daily basis. Clove is a spice native to Indonesia, obtained from the unopened buds of a tree called Syzygium aromaticum. In traditional medicine, clove has been used as an analgesic to relieve toothache, headache, and also muscle pain. And not only that, but it has also been used to alleviate gastrointestinal discomfort and colic. In addition, the antiparasitic and antibacterial properties of this spice have made it also used as a natural preservative for food and beverages. It's curious that we are at a point in history where clove is used the least, and paradoxically, more and more studies are emerging that confirm all its medicinal properties, owed especially to its star compound, Eugenol. This oily liquid is responsible for all the medicinal benefits we're going to see, including analgesic, anti-inflammatory, antioxidant properties, and a long and amazing, etc. The first benefit of clove is its antioxidant power. This spice is one of the most antioxidant-rich plants in nature due precisely to eugenol because its chemical structure allows it to neutralize free radicals. These are unstable molecules that are naturally produced in the body, and especially when we are exposed to external factors such as ultraviolet radiation, pollution, and stress. Having an imbalance between the free radicals we produce and the antioxidant capacity of our body is bad news. It's what we call oxidative stress, a scenario that damages our cells and our DNA, contributing to our premature aging and increasing the risk of chronic diseases such as cardiovascular diseases, cancer, or neurodegenerative diseases. Thus, the eugenol in clove acts as a potent neutralizer of these free radicals and protects our cells from this damage. The second benefit of clove is its control over blood sugar levels. Some studies have shown that clove improves insulin sensitivity in our tissues. This allows glucose to enter our cells and be used efficiently, resulting in less sugar roaming freely in our bloodstream, which is harmful and has been shown to reduce our lifespan. Additionally, this spice has an inhibitory effect on our digestive enzymes, meaning that our intestine will take longer to absorb sugar, which will enter our bloodstream gradually, giving my body plenty of time to use it for generating energy, for example, and not for accumulating fat. While until recently studies had been conducted on animals, a recent human study was carried out in which one of two groups was given a dose of diluted clove extract for a month. It turns out that from day 12 of supplementation, significant reductions in blood glucose levels could be seen. With these results, it's logical to think that further studies, even on a larger scale, have been conducted on the effect of clove on our blood sugar levels. However, for a sad reason that we will see later, this has not been the case. The third benefit of clove is cardiovascular health. It does this by improving my fat profile. Clove can help lower total cholesterol levels and bad LDL cholesterol, which, as we know, will reduce my risk of cardiovascular disease. But it doesn't stop there, because eugenol has also been shown to have a vasodilatory effect, helping to relax and widen our blood vessels, reducing their stiffness and ultimately lowering our blood pressure. Thus, by improving my blood fat profile and lowering my blood pressure, clove, as we'll see in what dosage, will help protect me from the leading cause of death in the world. The fourth benefit of clove is its anti-cancer properties. It has been observed that clove essential oil induces cell death in cancer cells of the esophagus, breast, colon, lung, and prostate, with some studies showing it stopping the growth and eliminating up to 80% of cancer cells. Moreover, eugenol has been able to reduce the invasive and metastatic effects of cancer in more than one study, which is undoubtedly very promising. But it's crucial to bear in mind that these studies were mainly conducted on cancer cells in culture and not in human patients. Therefore, it will be a very good idea to use clove to help me prevent cancer within a diet and healthy habits, but under no circumstances should I stop a treatment prescribed by a doctor without consulting them first. The fifth benefit of clove is its nutrients. Although it's easy to underestimate this spice due to its small size, clove contains a large amount of manganese, which is important for our brain and immune system to function correctly, providing an impressive 55% of what we need with just 1 teaspoon of tea, 2 grams. Another micronutrient in clove is beta-carotene, a precursor of vitamin A, essential for vision. The thing about vitamin A is that, in this useful form, it is found in animal foods as retinol, while plant foods contain carotenoids, which are molecules that are later converted into vitamin A in the body. Therefore, although people with predominantly plant-based diets can get enough vitamin A from sources like carrots, sweet potatoes, spinach, or clove, it's important for them to pay special attention to this micronutrient because, after all, they depend on a sufficient intake of carotenoids to be later converted into vitamin A. The sixth benefit of clove is oral health and hygiene due to its antibacterial, analgesic, and also refreshing properties. Firstly, Eugenol helps fight harmful bacteria in the mouth and prevent oral infections, such as tooth decay, plaque, and periodontal disease. And the good news for those who want to improve their breath is that clove has a distinctive aroma and flavor that have shown good results in refreshing and combating bad breath by giving us a feeling of freshness in our mouth. Not only that, but clove also relieves tooth pain. Eugenol has analgesic properties. So, if you have tooth pain and have already made an appointment with your doctor or dentist, you can apply a crushed clove to the affected tooth, which has been shown to be effective in alleviating localized pain. In addition, rinsing with 2 crushed cloves has also been found useful for dental hypersensitivity. Eugenol has local anesthetic properties, meaning that clove numbs and temporarily reduces the sensation of pain in the area where it is applied. Also, its essential oil can be topically applied on the skin to alleviate pain in localized areas. But it must be diluted first with another oil, as it can cause irritation if used in high concentrations. For this, we can dilute a drop of essential oil in a little olive oil before applying it. And of course, I should never apply it to a wound, because clove delays blood clotting and will be counterproductive if there is active bleeding. Seeing all these benefits of clove, you may have realized by now that while clove offers amazing results in many areas of health, most of the studies we have seen are in the laboratory or in animals. This is because human studies are costly, and if sufficient funds have not been allocated for these studies in humans, it is because clove cannot be patented. Sadly, no company is going to find it profitable to analyze it thoroughly. And it's probably not far-fetched to predict that these human studies may never come. After all, who would finance them? If you think this sounds exaggerated, guess what other compound is one of the least studied in clinical trials? Indeed, it's water. But the encouraging thing here is that there are plenty of studies on the safety and toxicity of clove in our species. And we have seen that, with few exceptions, which we will now see, it is quite safe. So we can wait for new benefits of this spice to be discovered with a cup of clove in hand. So how do we take clove? There are several ways to consume it. The simplest is to chew 2 or 3 cloves for 15 minutes each day, because apart from achieving benefits in oral disinfection and breath, sublingual absorption will be important to make the most of it at a systemic or body level. Another option is infusion. Here what we do is introduce 3 cloves into a 200 ml cup of boiling water and drink it after letting it rest for 15 minutes. In this format, we can drink up to 2 cups a day. And now, who should not consume clove? Firstly, apart from allergic individuals, those who have clotting disorders or take anticoagulant medications should avoid it, because as we have seen, clove delays clotting and increases the risk of bleeding if I am predisposed to it. And following this, thirdly, it is recommended to stop consuming clove at least 2 weeks before surgery to avoid complications related to possible bleeding in the operating room. Secondly, it should not be taken during pregnancy, breastfeeding, and by children, as there is not enough scientific evidence about the safety of its consumption in these stages of life. And finally, it is important not to consume the essential oil or its extracts directly, as these contain a too concentrated dose of clove and can cause liver damage. Remember that it is always advisable to talk to your doctor before incorporating any new food or supplement into your diet, especially if you suffer from any illness. And thank you very much for staying with me until now. Did you know these benefits of clove?